fellas, welcome back to my channel. It's Cass. Yes, I'm in the same outfit. This is a recurring filming day. Okay, I don't want to get clocked about this. If you see this 6 weeks from now, just let it slide. Just let it slide, okay? Love you. If this is your first time here, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button, tippity tap the bell, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below and say, hey, you know what I mean? Like, let's just connect. Let's make that happen. If you're returning, thanks so much for coming back this week. It means a lot. As you know, I love you so much. This week, we're going to be discussing the product that I used to lay my wig. I was watching, I want to say her name is...
Moments later.
I want to say that her name is Laresia Andrea. If you know her, she like lays the mess out of her wigs and beats the mess out of her face on here. Like, her channel is gold, okay? I was minding my good business one day and I saw my girl pull up a new Got2B spray that I didn't know existed, okay? The only thing I know from the Got2B line, of course, is the gel and that yellow spray. You know the OG. You know the OG. She has her, you know, ups and downs, but she held it down over the last couple of years. I finally, for the first time a few weeks ago, actually sprayed my entire hairline to secure my wig, and wow, the hold was there. Only thing that I do not care for with this gel is obviously that it gets really crusty really fast. It kind of tends to itch my hairline as well pretty quickly, but I like it better than actually using like heavy glues because I don't ever wear my wigs for longer than 2 to 3 days anyways. As soon as my wig starts lifting, I take that as a sign from God to remove her and let my edges breathe. So if it's the next day, she comes off, and if it's styled, especially in the middle part, once this comes off, I'm gonna just keep plopping her on without gluing her down. She's set, she's in motion, you know what I mean? And that's how you preserve your edges, kids. Anyways, my good sis Laresia told us about the Got2B Insta Hold High Spray. Let me put a little closer. Look at her, okay? And she just raved about this, and I was watching the video and I was like, wow, everything that you're saying is making sense. So we're gonna just jump into the application process and kind of like my first impressions of it, and then I will see you after that. So yeah, we're gonna just get right into this. I am gonna cut the lace off first and then we're gonna spray her down, but I just want to let you guys know this is what we're using today. Start off by separating out my baby hairs, guys, and this is where I'm going to spray the glue. I don't spray onto my skin and then lay the wig down. I actually like to do it the opposite way. So when you separate the baby hairs, it actually gets it right in the center and then it spreads it down, so it's a lot easier that way. I also don't like to put much product right here because my edges come out that far, so I tend to skip that area of my head. And that was the reason I wasn't gluing my wigs down all the way to begin with. I was only doing the side tabs. So that's what we have going on here. But yeah, so I'm just going to pull out what would be my baby hairs, and I'm going to snip them after. But it also gives you something to hold on to, gently of course, to secure your wig. And it just makes it easier for the actual spray to get in there as well. So we're just taking these down. I sprayed this a little bit earlier, guys, and this thing smells so good. Like, it has a nice like shampoo scent. It smells so lovely. It's not what you would expect a hairspray to smell like. I haven't used a hairspray that ever smelled like this. I've used like Spritz, of course, the Got2B in the yellow bottle, and they all smell like potent alcohol, okay? So this is very refreshing on the nasal cavity, okay? All right, let's do this. I'm also pressing the cool button on this the entire time because I don't like to use that much heat on my hair. And honestly, when I use the heat, it doesn't really dry it faster. For some reason, the cool setting just works best for me when I'm doing this method of gluing my wig down. made it to the end of the video. We're here. We can chat about this. Like I said, this mug smells so good. Literally, it doesn't smell like a hairspray. Any hoozles, this does not have that intense potent smell. It actually has a very refreshing fragrancy smell, and I'm just like in shock because I don't know about hairspray smelling like that. I'm sure there's other ones on the market, but any hairspray that I use to get real hold is gonna smell like alcohol. Okay, that's my girl. So when I first smelled it, I was like, wow, is this gonna be really a hold for me, or is this like one of those, you know, like conditioning hairsprays and blah 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 to give you a light hold? No ma'am. Okay, Got2B did what they had to do with this glue. I don't have the itchy feeling first that I usually get with the yellow one, and when I say I have the itchy feeling, that's as soon as it dries down and my wig is secure, you know what I mean? I get that itchy feeling on my hairline, and I was like expecting it this morning when I woke up, and it wasn't there. And of course that makes your hair come off a little bit faster when you're, you know, manipulating the hairline all day, trying to like, it's gonna come off faster. The hold is amazing. Let me get a little closer so I can see. Okay, so here we are, and I'm tugging. Obviously I'm not tugging ridiculously hard because I don't want my, you know, edges to pop off, but she holds, and I can't believe it. It's also not super crusty. Okay guys, I didn't have to go back and wipe off with an alcohol pad or wipe off with witch hazel because of dry crusty formations around my hairline. I don't have that. The shock for me is there. Okay, the hairspray method is one of the easiest ways, and to be able to have a hairspray that doesn't have the itching and doesn't give me any crustaciousness, I just Got2B really took the formula and they went higher, and that's what we like to hear. Overall, I really love it. This will be my new like securing my wig spray. Like I'll only use it for that. This one I'm still going to be using, but this I'm going to use to just simply hold my hair in place, like when I do my Farrah Fawcett curls and all of that. I love to just spray these right at the top, and this holds my hair until I brush it out. So I think it's really a great hairspray. But as far as the hairline goes and gluing down my wig, this one is just less intense. It doesn't aggravate my skin as much, and I feel like I'm gonna get a longer hold. I'm gonna take this wig off because I am going to work tomorrow, and I'm gonna just pop my surgical cap on over my braids. But I will put this back on when I have a couple of more days off, and then let you guys know in the comments how long it lasted. But honestly, for me, like I said, I don't really care to leave my wigs on longer than 2 to 3 days anyways. So I don't need like a hold that lasts me 2 weeks. Like that's not really a deal breaker for me. Even if it leaves my wig on for 1 day, I'm fine, because like I said, I'm still gonna pop the wig on in the middle part and mind my business without laying it. As long as the elastic band is on there securing the wig, I'm good to go for like quick errands and stuff. But yeah, absolutely love this. So far I have nothing negative to say. I will keep you guys updated. Like I said, I just popped this on last night, so I'm going to let you guys know and keep you updated. But so far this is great. Kind of hard to find though, guys. I went to Target to get it. I believe they sell it on Amazon. I haven't seen it at Walmart or on Walmart's website. It may be on there now because this was a few weeks ago that I got it. But definitely Target. Just make sure that you check online to see if they have it in stock, which they did. So I just went ahead and got 2 because it was hard to find. Even on Google, I was just like, girl, are you top secret and we don't know about you yet? Guys, that is the end of the video. I love you guys so much. I hope that you have an awesome day. If you use any type of hairspray that you also like to secure your wigs, then let me know. For me, securing my wigs doesn't even mean securing the entire hairline. Sometimes it just means gluing down my sides only, because like I said, my edges grow out a little bit further out. The whole point for me wearing wigs is to protect my hair and see growth in my natural hair, so I never want to actually damage my natural hair underneath my wigs. So I like to alternate it from really securing my wig to not really securing it to kind of securing it. If you guys have any other questions, just drop it down in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one. I love you so much. Bye.